Good morning, dear ones. Rev Robert with you here on Morning Prayers for the 15th of February. Oh my God, it's the middle of February already. We're halfway done with the first quarter. Where'd this year go so far? It's been interesting so far. It's getting even more interesting. All right, so it's 8:15 on the AM on the Mountain Time Zone, and that means it is time for morning prayers here on the New Thought Media Network. Thank you for being with us, dear ones. Good morning, Wayne. Yahoo, yahoo, hoo-yah, hoo-ah. Good morning. Good to see you, and those that are in the room and not commenting, well, the good morning to you too. You don't have to comment to get a good morning. But I can't see who's here unless you do comment. So please give us a shout out. Let us know you're here. If you have any prayer requests, shout those out too. Remember, this whole program, we're here built on the power of prayer, built on the power and the practice of an affirmative prayer. Now, this is not your old school prayer. This is not down on bended knees saying, oh, please, please, begging and beseeching some far off God in some far off dimension to take notice of your blessed little life. No. This is an affirmation of the truth that we know to be true because we know the truth and we practice the truth. Good morning, David. I do promise we are staying warm. Yes, exactly. So today, this is not a begging and beseeching, right? When we do prayer, what we're doing is we're stating the truth as we know it and as we recognize it can be, and it is, and affirming that and bringing that vibration onto the planet that says, yes, this is the reality. Yes, this is how it works. Yes, this is what I desire in my life. So again, if you have a prayer request, and I will include the staying warm, David, as a prayer request. If you have a prayer request, please drop it in the chat box, put it in the comments, or send us an email directly, prayer@ntmedia.org, and we will make sure that we get the entire prayer team praying on your behalf. And hey, speaking of the prayer team, part of our prayer team's here watching this morning. Good morning, dear one. Great to see you with us. This is the most beautiful professional practitioner in our movement right here. So grateful you're with us. It's fun to see everybody that's coming in. Ty, good morning, sir. Holding down the fort on YouTube for us. Ty is always tuning in on YouTube, and I appreciate that, Ty, because Ty's also hit the subscribe button. And right now, that is one of our goals. We want to get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube because that's going to allow us to do some more things over on that platform. And we really would. So if you have not yet jumped over to our YouTube channel and hit subscribe, please do. Please do. Chris, good morning, dear one. Good to see you. Chris is who we should be sending some warm love to. Cold in Texas today again, from what I understand, and I'm sure, Chris, you don't quite have you may not have the warm clothing that some of us do. So please stay warm there too as well. Lisa, good to see you, dear one. Yes, prayers for everyone to stay warm, to stay safe. It was interesting. We haven't had much winter here in Colorado this year. Or at least not down in the city. Up in the mountains, they've had some snow, and it's not bad. And we're pretty close to average for our snowpack. But down here, we haven't seen much. Haven't had much weather, not much rain, not much snow, not much of anything. And now we're at a point where it's kind of too cold to snow. This used to happen when I was when I lived in Utah for a long time, and I don't know if this is a true meteorological phenomenon or not, but it would get so cold that it couldn't snow. It would be so cold for days and days and days, and there'd be no snow whatsoever. And we always thought it's just too cold to snow. So, okay, enough of that. Let's talk warm. Let's all envision the beach. Day down by the equator somewhere, maybe a tropical island. I told my wife yesterday, I'm thinking maybe we don't go to the mountains after this. Maybe the next move is to the jungle or the beach. I don't know. Let's just get into prayer. Truth is, it's not about what I believe. It's not about what I want. And it is about opening to a deeper understanding of the oneness of life. And so if you're in a safe place and comfortable, go ahead and close your eyes and allow yourself to step into this moment. Allow yourself to slip into this deep knowing, this deep, deep recognition that there is only one power, one presence, one infinite intelligence that's moving and breathing and having its being as all of life. Every form of life, every expression of life, no one missing, no one absent, the allness and the everything. So I am in this moment recognizing God as the source and the supply of all my good, of all the good everywhere across this planet. I am recognizing God as the source and the supply of love and light and beauty, of truth and health and wealth and well-being and abundance and prosperity. I know God as the source of all creation, the co-creative force that works in conjunction with the humanness that we are to bring forth something magnificent. So the way it works is God creates through our hands, and the way it works is the creation is influenced by the beliefs we hold, by the ideas we believe, by the way we speak. And so it is a co-creative relationship here. Each one, everyone across this planet in a co-creative relationship with the divine, no matter how you call it, no matter what name you ascribe or image you ascribe, no matter the icon or the practice, it's still all one God. And from that oneness emerges every form of life, my life, your life, the lives of those we don't agree with, that we may not like, that we don't understand, that we've never met. The oneness reveals itself through every life. No one left behind, no one missing, no one absent. Everyone a divine emanation of God, and everyone bringing forth a unique set of skills and gifts and talents, and together all of this melts and molds together, and this cosmic soup of humanity is bringing forth, bubbling up in different places, bringing forth a vision, a revelation, a world that works for everyone. And right now we are in the midst of that. We live in a world that right now works for everyone. And we may say that, well, this doesn't appear to work for me, or that doesn't appear to work for my friend, or that doesn't appear to be working. And I say that is all appearances. And today we let go of the appearances. Today I let go of all the muck and the mire, all the chitter chatter. I let go of all of that. And I rest in the deep knowingness that at the center of everything, it's God. It's good. Love, light, beauty, truth, order. It's all God. And so in this moment, I am filled to overflowing, thrilled with this opportunity to be in the presence of the divine, to share in this experience with each one that is here in this moment, to recognize the beauty of God emerging through everyone, to recognize the truth of God emerging as your life, to recognize that the work you do, the way you show up, how you are here being on this planet, all of that makes a difference. Because no matter what, you belong. You belong here on the planet at this time. In the body that you are inhabiting, in the life that you are living, you belong here right now. Each one bringing forth a piece of the puzzle, a piece of the vision that collectively creates this world that works for everyone. And really, all that is necessary is that we awaken to that truth. We don't have to go out and create it. We don't have to go out and build it. We don't have to go out and make it. We're awakening to it. Awakening to the truth that the world already does work for everyone. Awakening to the truth that even those I disagree with are still God. Awakening to the truth that no matter what, each one is expressing the divine. And somehow, some way, it's all coming together. So what I know is I know that everything necessary for the complete and total fulfillment of my mission on this planet, what I am here to do, my soul's purpose, I am absolutely assured, absolutely confident that everything necessary for the fulfillment of that mission comes into my life exactly as necessary. And if that's happening in my life, then it's happening in your life. If it's happening in my life and it's happening in your life, then it's happening in all life, for everyone, everywhere. We just must awaken to see that truth, to recognize that what's going on in our lives this moment right now is absolutely perfect, and everything that's not happening, well, that's perfect too. Even if I'm not getting my way, even if it's not going the way my humanness thinks it should, what I know is I know the underlying perfection of the oneness of God's life means that it is happening exactly as it must. And it is for me to transcend my limiting beliefs and open to a greater belief in the power of God, a greater belief in the presence of God, a greater belief in the intelligence of God operating through and as my life, as your life. And so that is the work I do this day. I show up in my humanness, doing whatever it is that's in front of me, handling whatever is on my schedule or whatever I'm forgetting about or whatever wants to happen, dealing with all of that and always holding to the fact that whatever it is perfect because it's all God. And if it's all God, it's all good. And the truth is, it could be no other way. So I am thrilled in this moment, thrilled and filled with absolute gratitude for this word, for this moment, for this experience, and for what comes next. With a grateful heart, I release this word into the law that must operate, that must demonstrate, that must, and in fact is already operating upon this prayer, is already operating upon this word, and I let God be God. And so it is. And so it is. Oh, thank you, dear ones, for being with us here this morning. I love when I get to be with you and get our prayer on. Thank you so much for that. Okay, hey, I get it. It's the middle of February, and I want to say thank you to those that have already sent in their February contributions and donations and tithes and gifts and offerings. Thank you. It means so much because it allows us to continue to grow and expand and bring this mighty message, bring this ministry and this philosophy and all the cool stuff we're doing out into more and more people. And we're reaching more places all the time. I get emails from all over the planet, and we're seeing more and more people on our live streams throughout Facebook and YouTube. So I want to thank each and every one of you for being part of this, for being a part of the consciousness that is saying, yes, this is a divine ideal, being part of the consciousness that that helps this ministry to grow, and allowing that consciousness to take form by typing in those numbers and sharing your financial good with us as well. So there's links in the description of the program. Go ahead and click those, or jump over to the website, ntmedia.org, and click on donate over there. And, you know, speaking of so much, all the things that are going on now, number one, remember that Rev Melissa's on in right now, Morning Sip. So if you're watching me and waiting for Reverend Melissa, go watch her right now. She's getting started right now with her Morning Sip every day, Sunday through Friday. No Saturday sip, Sunday through Friday morning sip at 8:30 here on the New Thought Media Network. A little later today, also remember it is Monday. That means that we do the Cosmic Prayer with Laura Topper live from the UK on Mondays, 10 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Mountain. And later this afternoon at 4 o'clock, the Peace Circle with practitioner Gina starts at 4 p.m. as well. So join us for that. Hey, one last thing before I go. I know I'm running a minute over or two. One last thing before I go, though. Our dear friend Rev Jersey Girl is offering a very special workshop, Mind the 10% of Your Conscious Mind. Create habits to transform your life one thought at a time. It's a 2-part series. It's going to be on 2 different Saturdays coming up in March, the 13th and the 20th. Save the dates. 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Mountain Time. 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Time. The financial investment is $45, and Reverend Michelle is being so gracious. Every dollar of that is going to support New Thought Media Network, and we've created a special fund to upgrade our video studios. So we want to bring you more professional video. We want to bring you video that's easier to share and with consistent links that are consistent, stay the same, never change. Make it easier for you to share, make it easier for you to find your favorite shows here on the New Thought Media Network. So every dollar of this workshop is going to be donated towards that fund. We need just under $1,000 to make that project happen. And Reverend Michelle is gracious to step up and say, hey, I want to help, and here's how I can do it. Let's offer the people a great value on a very powerful workshop, and then donate the money to this project. So thank you, Reverend Michelle, for stepping up and saying you want to do this. And thank you for each and every one of you that's going to sign up for that. The link is live there, ntmedia.org/mind10, mind10. And that'll get you to the registration page and a place where you can learn a little more and learn a little more information, particulars, and details. Okay. I got to get out of here. You can jump over and catch the morning sip with Rev Melissa, and join us again later for all of our great programming. On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thanks for being with us here this morning, folks. Thanks for being a part of all that this is. We'll be back again soon. Until then, peace and blessings. Bye now.